Turn out the lights, give me an even number. Peace of mind, my hands are dirty again. All the time I spend alone, I'm wide awake. Hold my breath and count to 10 to set me free. Did you rely on everything that I did?
I can't breathe that shit in anymore, dude. I'm afraid to pass out. Yeah, I'm recording. I'm still recording. Okay, Justin almost killed me.
Nobody died.
Shit! God damn it!
Dude, I can't.
Pause!
That's too good.
Saying you were so slow at changing a fucking tire. You're so slow.
I'm fucking going, dude.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
350. We're filming a music video right now. Really? So you're in it, if you're cool with it. Later, gang. Yeah.
Great, kids just start playing the piano outside. Hello, race fans. Welcome once again to FSBRacing.com live coverage of Rockingham Speedway. Long overdue here. This track has been repainted, revamped, and is ready to go here in North Carolina. It's less than a mile oval. It's going to be fast. It's going to be fun with these 24 trucks from FSB Racing. I am your host, Jimmy Ray, along with my partner. Good to know. And also, a man who wears many hats here at FSB, the one and only Mr. Sam Young, also with us. Sam, how you doing, my friend?
Yeah, absolutely. We're just off the US 1 in Rockingham, North Carolina. Just this little track out here, 1 mile oval, D-shaped. We got 22 degrees banking in turn 1, turn 4, and 9 degrees on the straightaway. Restarts and starts are going to be tricky, and also pit road is brutal to get down there. You go off the banking, and then all of a sudden it goes flat there, and if you don't make it, you're going to be impaled.
Outstanding. It took 21 years off here before the Xfinity and the trucks came back last year. iRacing's been here for a while, thanks to, well, Dale Jr. probably involved with both, but lots going on here at Rockingham, and let's get to our starting lineups. We might as well get right into it, folks. Again, this is race 2. Real quick recap here. Race 2 of 13 in the Craftsman Truck I Series, sponsored by Mud Dog Motorsports and Kevin Mays, your series admin. Again, we're at FSB Racing Live. We're here every Wednesday night. And they're racing throughout the week as well at FSBRacing.com. On the pole, number 13, the Bird is the word. Mr. Justin Bird with 2 recent wins in the last week at FSB Pro Cup and elsewhere. The kid is on fire. Starting second, outside front row, the number 52, Dakota Coleman in the Heat Wave Racing Dodge Ram, 52. Starting third in the 56, the Black Widow. Oh, he's getting loose right there in practice. Chevrolet of Joe Fisher. Starting fourth, Craig Stukas in the 18. Going to be starting outside row 2.
Started P5, the 22, Jameson Pearson from Donkey Bop Racing, and then P6 is the 5 of Wyatt Thompson, your winner last week. P7 is Brady Schrecken Ghost, the Ghost to the Post, and then the veteran and multiple champion Sean Reapin, the 62 P8.
Perennial favorite here in the Bazooka Bubblegum Toyota Tundra is going to be the number 15 of Matt Watkins. He's on track, Sam. You should be able to find him. Brandon Walter in the 556 is going to be starting 10th. He's going to be starting in the top 10 there. Brandon Walter in the Moza Racing Toyota. The number 53 Chevrolet Echelon of Mr. Ryan Fisher is going to be starting 11th, just outside that top 10. And nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. That's the Toyota Tundra of Thomas Fox in the 57.
Yes, sir. And then we got P13, Lucky 13, the Donkey Bop Racing Ram. We got Andrew Elliott. And then we got the 007 of Dan Jones, P14, the veteran. And then the Onk, we got Jeff Hale, the 29 Starbucks truck in P15. P16 is Nicholas Bradshaw. Come on, Bradshaw! In P16, the 587. P17, Pops, the veteran Markison in the 99 truck. And then P18 will be Terry Marinero in the 88 truck.
Let's see. We got Guy Petra is going to be starting 19th in the 151 Shelby American Incorporated Ford. The number 92 year series admin in the Winchester Ford is going to be Kevin Mays, again in the 92, starting P20. TG Reese, been here for a while, always in contention. The strap-on Chevrolet, number 33 at TG Reese, starting 21st. Adam Roberts in that Gulf Chevrolet Silverado is going to be starting 23rd. And number 21, Cody Baumeister, is going to be starting in the rear with the gear. Nowhere to go but up, looking for that hard charger award. All right, that's your starting lineup, brought to you by Mud Dog Motorsports, and Kevin Mays here sponsoring this trophy series. We had a wild season last season, obviously. We had a long off season, had a lot of fun, had a lot of off-season races and derbies and such that Sam hosts. And then we had a great opener with Wyatt Thompson taking the win at Daytona last week. Milt, that was real exciting. The difference between the two now, so Daytona, obviously super speedway. This has a lot of banking, but maybe tire wear might be a little bit of an issue here. It wasn't at Daytona. What else can we look for here at Rockingham?
Well, definitely tire wear, and also, beating and banging and contact here. Can they run multiple lines here and make passes outside, inside? Seen a lot of guys struggling with pit road entry, and also dealing with, trying to make that outside line work. These corners just jump up and bite you. When you come out of the corner, it's just definitely, especially turn 2 there and turn 4 coming out. A lot of guys in practice, getting their Rockingham rock stripe.
Very nice. Cool view here from outside the track, looking at the side of the grandstands and all the haulers in the middle of the track and everything. It's great to see activity back here at Rockingham. We're going to hit some classic tracks this season. We were just looking at the schedule. We're going to hit places like North Wilkesboro, Darlington. Here we are at Rockingham. How about Pocono and some Winston and some Watkins Glen? So a lot of classic tracks here at FSB, as the pace truck, driven by, I think, Jerry again this week, is on track. And let's go ahead and roll them up, line them up, and roll them out. 20 seconds to go till the parade laps.
Move them out, roll them up, rawhide.
I was doing a horse trot there, but you couldn't hear it. There we go.
Definitely
right,
gonna have to see. Wyatt Thompson, with that Daytona win, people that don't know say you win at Daytona, you just had to be in the right place at the right time. Heck no, man. It's just as hard and as anything. But now we go from that to definitely tough short track where eating that right front tire is going to be an issue, and tire wear is going to be an issue, and if they have to do green flag stops.
Yes, sir. As we get underway, our points leads, again, going to be Wyatt Thompson with the win last week. FSB, interesting points here. We've got laps led, it's a point. Justin Bird grabs an extra point for being on the pole here, and the most laps led is going to get you another point, and that really helped out Wyatt Thompson last week as he's up to 24 points. But Brandon Walters second, Brady Schrecken goes third, Brett Tyler Baldeck, I didn't see him in the field tonight, and Sean Shees were also in the top 5, but Sean's not here tonight either. So look for Dakota Coleman, Matt Watkins, Thomas Fox, Sean Reap, and Craig Stuka, who are now in the top 10, are going to be moving up this week, Milt.
Okay,
Points
let's
racing,
make our
baby.
picks. We got to make picks here. I'm going to go first. I'm going with Matt Watkins. Tough luck for him last week. Even though he fought back well, I see him wanting to flex his muscles and his bubble gum.
Very good. How about Sam, real quick, as they're going to go green here?
Green.
I'm
I'm
gonna have to go with Jay Bird.
Solid pick. We'll go with the 52. Dakota Coleman. Let's get him, buddy. We're underway here, Milt. Down the back straight they go. Back at Rockingham.
want to take it easy here, a little bit of single file, and then we're kind of going to 3 wide. Little guys in the back trying to get some moves here. Now gets a spot.
Boy, it looks fast. I don't know if it's just me, but they're going about 165, getting into turn 1 here. Down to about 133. Justin Bird, 37. He is back on the gas. Dakota got a nice run off that corner, checked up a little, clipped the wall maybe.
Oh. Yeah, absolutely. And then, you got to watch. Once you get to the apron, they're going around on the top there. That's the 56 truck at hammer time into the wall. Joe Fisher, and the caution is out. Truck doesn't look too bad, but he has beat up on the right a little bit. That was pretty hard leg.
I didn't notice that he stopped on the track for the caution there. It looked like he kept going just fine. Maybe we dropped something.
Well, NASCAR is fickle, and he did a slap and tap there. You definitely don't want that. You'd rather hit that thing straight up and square. So that's definitely going to be an issue of what that truck's got left there, how it handles.
Very good. I don't think you see too many takers here pitting. Maybe the guys in the back. I don't know. Let's see. First one down there. Is that Jameson heading down?
Yeah, and then there's the 56 going into, obviously, to probably get tires and check that truck out and get some damage fixed.
Yeah, limited sets of tires here in this one. 130 laps, because it's only a mile track and it's going to be fast. So 130 laps today. Reminder over to FSBRacing.com, if you've not done so, the rules have been updated over this past off season. Sam went through there and the rest of the admins with a fine-tooth comb and cleaned up some things that have been sitting there for a couple years. So if you're in the league and you're a racer here at FSB, head on over there, sign off on the rules page. There's instructions there for you, but check with Sam if you have any questions. But it's really important to be on the same page as far as sportsmanship and what to do, 2 incident rules and all that good stuff. What to do, how, when, and why. So head over to FSBRacing.com if you're in the league, and be sure to sign off on those rule page before Sam chases you down.
We got a lot of action in the chat there. Ed Fowler, a longtime buddy. What's up, Ed? We got Kayla Ross, Bird's the word, baby, and also Stacy Songbird mom back in the house. Good to see you, sweetheart. Bird is the word. Let's go.
Always the loudest cheering section. You can see them right there at the start-finish line. They've got about 15 rows up and 10 rows wide, 10 columns wide of Bird fans, and you can hear them all the way up here in the booth. Thank you guys for always checking in and supporting FSB and your boy there who's in front row in the catbird seat. That 13 DeWalt truck.
Gonna have to see, once again, there's just, execution on this track is definitely primary, and, these guys are struggling a little bit in practice by themselves. So, but obviously, once it gets to going here, as they say in North Carolina, when you get to going, they're getting to going.
Heck yeah. Are the lights out?
Lights out on the pace truck.
All right, Jerry doing a fine job. Again, we don't want him leading the most laps today, that's for sure. Let's put that truck in the pits. jinxed the hell out of it right there, didn't I? Okay, then.
Green, green, green.
Whoa, boy,
Wow.
the
Hello.
bird gets a burnout start there. He's on one there, and he gets a nice start, and he moves in a tropical heat wave behind him, and that 52 truck of Dakota Coleman, a tropical heat wave, and a Ram 52 truck.
Matt Watkins in the bazooka there, perennial favorite and multi-series champion. As yeah, they are tangling in the back there. I can see a couple wide there. Fairly single file with the first half of the trucks. Looks like Dakota likes a bit of a higher line there.
Whoa, boy,
Chili's
close.
trucks goes right underneath him.
No contact. Here comes Wyatt Thompson down the middle, and he takes P2 so far. Al dente Chili's, baby. You know, rocking the colors of Chili's there, definitely.
Yeah,
Are you
follow
going
me
to
to
do
Chili's on
something,
the
or are
back
you just
bumper
going to
there.
stand there and
Appreciate that.
bleed?
Nothing stops a Ram in the heat wave Ram of Dakota Coleman sitting third.
Because Matt Watkins looking down on the float racing truck of Dakota. My bad.
Tell they're sliding a little bit.
Craig Stukas, and he gets that pass too.
Oh, hard
Stukas
shot
is
into the wall
struggling
for
a
our
little
buddy
bit.
in the 09. Sorry to interrupt. Andrew L. in the DBR Ram. Oh, that's a hard lick.
Yeah, it's gonna leave some donkey stain there.
Yep. He's going to get passed by the hostess Donuts Dodge Ram of Nicole
boy,
Nicholas
that
Bradshaw.
truck, that's a hard lick. That truck is definitely damaged on the right front. That's a shame.
get her
Execution, what I've seen, that's going to be, you just can't Harvey Wallbang up in this thing here.
No, we were talking about that earlier today over at Donkey Bob, that it's just not one of his best tracks. He's going to go out here and grin and bear it, try to get some points, but he knows going in, not his favorite. But he's listening now. You'll be in there, Andrew. You get her fixed. You'll be all right, buddy.
Yeah, great job, though. Win in, what was it, Spa, 6 hour? Not too long ago for Donkey Bop, and these guys are crushing it over there in the donkeys. Whoa, Ryan Fisher and him, yeah, he's still trying to fight there. He has something left here because that thing is still running pretty good, but man, definitely got to be hurting him. And they lose a lot of time with that lead pack now.
Yeah, a lot of action back here with the 587. Nicholas Bradshaw is the next one to look to try to get by Andrew. Hasn't really got a good run yet. Let's see if he can get one on the back straight here.
Well, you know, Maverick picked Bradshaw for the big mission here, so namesake is going. We're going to destroy that nuclear plant, and but man, Andrew Elliott's really struggling. And here comes the 88 truck.
Whoa.
Terry Marinello from the rear with the gear wants a piece of this. Pearson,
Jameson as well.
Yeah, Pearson went in. I don't know if he got tires there. I wouldn't think so.
Oh, a little bumping.
Oh, contact. Andrew is just trying to hold on with two hands.
Yep, everybody's just trying to get going and getting clean air here. Get by Andrew. Just a little off the pace, not a lot.
Oh, boy.
But these guys are loose.
They're over the shop, as they say in England. Dan Joe surveying this, speaking of England, even though he's from Canada. And our buddy there, Adam Roberts, definitely wants a piece of this too, in that beautiful Gulf livery. Definitely you always think about the Gulf Porsches.
Here comes Canada's own Dan Jones in the 007. Dun, 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 dun. Looking to the low side. Here he comes. Trying to make a run on that Gulf truck, but can't quite get there just yet, as they need to get around Andrew and get going.
You expect me to pass? No, Mr. Vaughn. I expect you to win.
Thomas Fox.
Don't mess with my Butterfinger. He coming. He coming.
It's lap 17 now of 130. At least halfway through a fuel run, I would think here, but we have no idea. We'll find out at the first stop.
Our buddy Guy Pitcher from Donkey Bop and definitely with that Shelby Ford, or I wouldn't be standing here telling you that. His mantra is, you know, tire saving and move up over time, and he's surveying this, taking a look at Thomas Fox here.
Yeah, it looks pretty difficult to pass. To stay down on the bottom, you lose some momentum. It's a little looser down there, and the guy on the high side can kind of hold his line. It's not the fastest way around, but it definitely keeps things even, as these 4 trucks are having a hard time getting around that 09.
Meanwhile, the 2 front runners of Justin the Bird's a Word and Wyatt Thompson definitely got a little gap here now at Dakota in his Ram Heatwave truck. They're having some trouble sticking with these guys. The cream of the crop there. Watkins back there. I don't know if he's saving tires or struggling a little bit too. I expect that to change over time. Now, how these guys are going to break this race down, how far are they going to want to go? Fuel, they can go a long way, probably one stop this thing, but tires, no way.
Hard lick for Sean Reap there about half a lap ago, as I was just about to mention him, and he gave a little piece of the wall. Sorry about broadcaster's thought jinx. But he's going to lose a little pace too here now as he's starting to drop back from the Craig Stukas 18 truck.
Taking a look here at lap 22, Matt Walker's best lap was at 23.4. Now he's already in the 24.2s. Tire date an issue. Full show. Let's
Everybody's
compare
kind of
that.
single file now. We're looking back at closest race on the track. Look at that. Brandon Walter, haven't mentioned him yet, 5.56. He's looking to get around Sean Reap there. That's the Moza Racing Toyota.
Well, there's some battling going on there with Jones and Nicholas Bradshaw, Thomas Fox.
Let's go throw out the numbers if you can. One's in the wall. 587 is in the wall. The Hostess Donuts Ram is slowing. He almost came to a stop, but he's going to keep rolling. Just bringing it in, pitting in.
Trying to take a look here. On the 16 truck, it's the 18 and the 16 going at it. Trucking golf.
Looks like Bradshaw may be calling it a day. A hard lick, but he was able to keep it from bringing out a caution.
Can't make the pass, gets back in line.
Lap 26 now, keeping an eye on that. We'll probably go maybe 30, 35.
Definitely, they could probably go
40?
like 60 here.
Yeah, it's only a mile, huh? Yeah, that's true. We'll find out soon enough.
I know Andrew Elliott sure would like to see a caution here, but not likely as these guys are spreading out.
92, Kevin Mays makes a pass on Pops in the 99. Pops looks like he has a little right rear damage. Like a tail lights out there on the right rear, but nothing too extensive. And Andrew Elliott's been doing pretty good, holding position now. He's sitting there in 14th. He's got Uncle Jeff behind him, along with Guy Peacher, a couple veterans. They've probably been racing as long as he's been around.
You just see the precision of the leader, Justin Bird, in that 13 truck. He's using up more of the track without making contact than any of these guys. He seems the most prepared, and he's pulling away. His best lap was 23.520, lap 8. Now at lap 28, 24.573. So that shows you the tire dang that's going on. But he's just precision right now. He's in the zone.
Yeah, like we said in the pre-race, he's on a hot streak with the Pro Cup win on Friday night, another win this week, and he's leading the points in a couple series. So feeling himself here. He is on fire with Wyatt Thompson, last week's winner, hanging in second. Matt Watkins looks to be up to third.
guys want to take a ride with Wyatt here?
Let's go do
Yeah,
a little in-car with Wyatt Thompson and see what he sees. Going in turn 1 here, using up all the track there. It looks like he's going about center track right there. Roll in the center and then pick up that throttle right up against the wall. Once again down there, probably a little bit of tap on the brakes there and then roll. Looks like 3 and 4, he's going down lower to slow that momentum a little bit and, you know, not fight himself in the wall in turn 4. Now about middle of the track, 1 and 2, again, trying to get a good apex coming out, and that's a nice line right there. 3, 4, dives down low, right against the apron. He likes that, where Justin Bird's probably about, you know, 3 or 4 feet off. But that could save him tires here. Multiple strategies thinking. You're seeing tire degradation, so you break it down now. Break it down, and you know, we're looking at if we go to you know, 30 laps. So you're probably going to need to go like right around now would be if you want to make it in 2 more stops. So we'll have to see if these guys are going to do green flag stops. So right around now with 34 laps.
I think you'd want to go about 40, 43, because it's 130 to make it in 3 total stops.
Oh, that would be 2 stops.
Two stops, sorry.
Or do you want to do 3? No, I don't think so. They're not even thinking that, so you're absolutely right. Yep.
Keep an eye on Reap. He usually has it pretty much nailed down with the pit when needed, so we'll keep an eye on that truck. Pearson and Fisher have been battling for 10th here for quite a while. That's going to be the 22 and the 53. On Twitch TV, Ruane FT, you can see it on screen, RUANEFTW on Twitch. Ryan Fisher streaming over there.
Yeah, also Adam Roberts on Rico also has the in-car going on.
Race for second, Watkins. That's going to be the 15 truck. Alongside Wyatt in the 5.
Well, that's what he do. His strategy definitely, he wasn't pushing. So, you know, he's trying to work, figuring it was go green, and that's just what he does. That's what a champion does. And oh boy, I missed that. Yeah, Butterfinger down low. Thomas Fax on the 88, and he makes that pass.
Oh, leader hits the wall. Little clip of the wall by Bird there as he's coming up on some lap traffic. Not a hard shot.
In the AES drilling fluids truck forward.
Merely a flesh wound. It'll be fine.
That's what you got to do, though, is not do that. And hopefully he didn't damage his truck too much. Because we got Andrew Elliott down pit road. And the Donkey Bob Ram, definitely that truck had enough. Let's see what kind of damage he gets fixed.
Don't have much time to fix it either since we don't have a caution yet. They'll take care of some of it while they're changing out some tires. But here comes Justin Bird. He's looking to lap Pops and Kevin Mays there as they've been battling for 17th. Kevin Mays clips the wall.
Right sides, left sides, and now they're beating on that thing. Definitely put a little bear bond on, so he's getting worked out there and losing tons of time.
Well, they're making it interesting for Justin. He goes on the high side of Pops. He's looking to go to the underneath Kevin.
I think he might have backed out there. I don't know. Screen went blank. It might be all for Andrew Elliott.
Like to appreciate his sponsorship of the Daytona opener last week for Donkey Bob. Thank you there, sir.
We got the 18 and the 52 going at it, full position. P3, side by side. And it's going to be Great Stukas in the flow racing truck, but now he does the slide job. They both scrape against the wall a little bit. That was really close there. Enough room, but every time you hear slide job, that's definitely a drinking word. And,
So we're at 43. So one more lap, we're the third of the way there. Let's see what they do. Any early takers here? Keep an eye on the scanner. Do not want to get caught on pit road with a caution. Again, Sean Reap, first one coming in, right on cue.
Now we got Brady Stricken goes to the post, it goes to the pits. 16 truck. How's my driving? 1-800 eat. You can read the rest of it.
Shite.
So that's what he thinks. Shiza, yeah.
Shite. Just imagine it just depends on your pronunciation there.
Yes, in Germany we say Shiza.
Your leader's still gonna go.
4 tires and he out.
Justin Bird, 25-1 last time by. He's still going to be your leader as other cars are exiting pit road.
Yeah, that's 3 seconds off their fastest lap. So, action got to happen really quick or they're going to lose time here. But if you can make...
Oh, no, he gets into the back of...
007 was spinning and he didn't see it. And I don't know if that was called out in the scanner, but that was a huge mistake. And Matt Watkins was right there about to catch and pass. And that's a huge break for Watkins and damage for Justin Bird. What a shame there. He just did not.
Dan had went low on the straightaway. It looked like he was going to pit and then kind of drifted up into the track. Came back down a little bit. That's a tough one. Dang it. Tough break for Justin Bird again on a Wednesday night.
He's trying to see if that truck's okay, moving it around. Let's take a look from the other chase view here. As he goes down, Justin Bird now down pit road. Yeah, and there's some damage there. You can see that front end is skewed as he was weaving back and forth trying to see what he had left of that truck. Might want to get some damage fixed there. That plays right into the 15's hands of Matt Watkins. Just a shame there. That's racing.
Yeah, no contact with the wall, I didn't think so. It won't be so. Well, yeah, I guess he did. Let's see.
Yeah, you can definitely see that right front's a little bit skewed.
Right rear is a little beat up as well. Let's see. They'll beat it out a little bit.
Caution
That's our
out.
second caution here, lap 47. Yeah,
Coleman and Stukas in the A team definitely seem to be great on the long run, along with the great Matt Watkins. You see where they were going, because he was catching Bird there, but Bird's still the best truck out there. Let's see how that goes.
Still getting it worked on. I'm looking at the back end here.
Seen in the chat room, Ed Fowler. I will be back very soon. What's up, brother? Good to see you too, man. Dude, gonna get back on the track, sounds like.
Heck yeah. Revolving door here at FSB over the last 20 years, 20 plus.
Yeah, people gotta do life sometimes, and sometimes life gets in the way of sim racing. And but great thing is we've been here forever, and we're still here. And Ed's was a great member and is a great member of this league, and be welcome back.
So I stayed in the pits there with Justin. He stayed for quite a while. Then he took off. He falls to the rear of the field. You can see him back there warming up tires. He may need another caution to get some more damage fixed there, as maybe it's just cosmetic. We'll find out how that truck is. But heck, that truck at 95% is still pretty damn fast.
Yeah, I think it was a smart move to get that fixed. He realized that after that, he didn't have a truck that he liked. So, and the pace truck is off, and Matt Watkins will take you to the restart zone.
Hey, we've only got 14 trucks left on the lead lap, so that's pretty interesting. Quite a few got lapped during that long green run there, as Pops and folks are in the mix. As this is going to be a wild restart. Hold on to your hats. Here we go. Somebody's on the apron. Is that coming back out? Andrew. Donkey Bob.
Off. Never give up. Yeah, Watkins gets past for the lead, and that would be Stukas, I believe, for the lead there. Let's see. No, let me take a look here. My bad. Absolutely, that's Wyatt Thompson go to the lead. Al dente. Let's go.
Justin Bird's on a tear back here. He's already up to 9th. Let's see, going by this time. Going to be up to 7th now.
Now
Mowing
we see what happened with this run. You know, it's all fun and games to go out there and burn the tires off, but let's see what Matt Watkins does. And I don't think Matt's playing into that. He's going to let him go. He's in the strategy window of now definitely 2 more stops. Maybe, you know, that'd be 9. Yeah, yeah.
70 to go.
Definitely 1 more stop.
Yep. So figures about 70 to go. So we figure with about 35 to go, that's going to put us on lap 95. You'll see some guys come in maybe.
Now you talk about cautions, breed cautions. We got some damaged cars. We got trucks, and we got trucks trying to get to the field. And Ryan Fisher in the 53 gets a little love tap. No harm, no foul, no blood. Here comes Bird already in the P7. Guy Pitro with his, you know, usual strategy, you know, in the top 10 now, and fighting, and he might do better. Guy knows his limitations, and he's a professional, and he works at it very hard. He knows he's not the fastest guy in town, but he knows that, and he's working Bird a little bit. But Carroll Shelby in his ear there, you know, I use Z-Max in every one of my Fords. I wouldn't tell you that. I wouldn't stand here and tell you that if I didn't say it was true. Oh, 16 truck, here we go. He down low. Trucking goes throwing a 1-800, I'm passing you. And he's working you know, I don't know, Bird just doesn't look right now after that damage. Here comes Jamison Pearson, or is he blocking, and he blocks it? He defends the corner, and there goes Pearson on the outside. That was a sticker-pecker moment right there.
Yeah, a little left tap there. Justin's barely hanging on.
Yeah, the ghost to the post was the most right there. Whoa, boy, sideways. That 13 truck is not handling well now. Oh, and then he gets pinched. Oh, don't do it. I mean, oh, contact. Really, no.
Wow.
He beat down on dude there. Dude really had nowhere to go, but he survives and moves on. Man, hectic, action-packed couple of laps right there with those guys.
Somebody's dropping to the inside there. That's going to be Terry Marinero's going to the back a little bit. I think he's going to save it. But 16 also tapped the wall after that, so very interesting. We got Kevin Mays on pit road. Unexpected,
Brandon Walter in the Moza Racing Toyota, pretty much chilling like a villain, and now he's up to P5 and wants more, dealing with these dudes up front. As we got these guys showing some race craft. Ryan Fisher in the 53 truck, also Twitch TV Run FTW. Let's go. Echelon.
Lap 60, folks. We're almost halfway done here. This is race number 2 of the FSB Racing iTruck Series. Craftsman iTruck Series. Thank you very much. And sponsored by Mud Dog Motorsports and Kevin Mays, your series admin. Check us out at fsbracing.com. Register today. Race tomorrow. It's iRacing. It's a whole lot of fun. It's league racing, sportsmanship based. Can't beat it with a stick. More fun than you can shake a dipstick at, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Watkins running second. Wyatt Thompson getting away a little bit, but Matt's going to keep him in sights. Hopefully it stays green for Matt. 2-second lead right now for Wyatt Thompson, your race 1 winner.
That Watkins last lap, 23.5. Still, that's really close to his fastest lap, so he's not lying about. But yeah, dude is pulling away like he owns this place. His fastest lap was just last lap 51, a couple laps ago, 23.199. So Wyatt is definitely pushing.
Maybe he's going to cut it in half at 35 or something. He's got a plan, so let's see how it works out. But Watkins also pulling away from P3 steadily now. That's a 3-second gap between those two. As Craig's got his hands full in the 18 Flow Racing Toyota. Somebody's passing him on the outside. That's going to be the Heat Wave Racing Ram of Dakota Coleman.
It's a tropical heat wave. Good morning, moron. Good morning, butts. Yeah,
that
so
from?
they're that's from Grumpy Old Men.
All right, see, I should have known that. Sorry. Miltism, I missed it.
Absolutely there. So I think Watkins and Wyatt are they think they can make this pace and still make that one stop and still dominate. They're not worried about it. Boy, here comes the 53 of Ryan Fisher up. He's going to catch him some fish here in a minute.
Guy Petra in the 151 tried to make a pass on the 16, and once he got under him, he just ran out of grip or something, momentum, and had to slow, and 16 carries on. But
We got a great battle here for P3 on back. Jamison Pearson up in this Sun Cruiser Ram. And what you gonna do when they come for you? Taking a look down low. Goes to 22. Aggression is not a problem with this dude. And he's got the skill to back it up. And him and Fisher are working side by side down the front straight.
Hey, Justin Bird's on pit road, parked in there sideways.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that track was just bad. And it's just getting bad. This race is just falling apart for dude here. What a shame. Sometimes, luck is a mo. You know what? And we were talking about how he's dominated races, and Wednesday night has not been his. He just, situations have found him, and
I think one of us keeps picking him. Between the three of us, somebody picks him every week. So I think that we're gonna have to not pick Justin until he gets back up with some good luck.
If I had that kind of power, with the fourth, and you know what, we got Justin Bird straight out of the. Looks like they parked it out of the in-care center. I don't think so, but Justin, man, you got a copy there. What a tough race for you, bro.
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Well, you'll get them next week, man.
Yeah, man, it happens. I guess I didn't realize he was pitting, and I was just in my zone, and the rest is history. Could try to come out and take a few laps. Had 7 minutes of damage and just undrivable. Couldn't hang on to it. So
Yeah.
parked it, so I didn't bring out the yellow. But hey, it was fun while it lasted. Track was real fast and fun, man. Love this place. But hey, come back next week. Try again.
Well, I appreciate your sportsmanship, and I appreciate you parking the truck. You've been dominating here lately. Several wins, but you also know how to handle when things don't go right, and that's what I appreciate most. And you got your huge fan base here, and you're just such a quality dude, like Uncle Jeff, and we appreciate you so much. And yeah, you'll get them next week, but you're welcome to hang out if you want, or whatever you want to do. But yeah, tough luck, man.
Yeah, it's racing, man. Hey, can't win them all.
Yeah, definitely appreciate the sportsmanship and attitude after that. He kind of went down low like he was going to pit there on the back straight and then pushed up. Just caught him at the absolute toughest spot. Hate to see that happen, but we know you'll get him next week. And I just made a deal with us. One of us always seems to pick you, so we're going to not next week. And
Yeah.
I'm bringing a bunch of DeWalt Rabbit's feet, so we're going to stuff our pockets, horseshoes, whatever we need to get you some love as we head over to Rockingham next week, right? No, this is Rockingham. Texas Motor Speedway next week.
Well, you know, I got a bunch of DeWalt tools already. That's my thing. My 9-volt batteries, those things last a week. Drilling, hammering, whatever you need. So I'm definitely a DeWalt guy and definitely a big Justin Bird fan. So, and we got Matt Watkins closing in on Wyatt now. Wyatt running them fast laps. What did we say, Justin? You know, so you led, and then guys started catching you there. Did you feel that tire degradation towards the end of your run there before the caution came out?
Oh yeah, the
Unfortunately,
pace was definitely coming down. My right front, it was starting to get cooked. I mean, I was still felt like I was okay. I was just watching Matt once he got around Wyatt. He was ever so slightly closing, and we were kind of matching each other's times. And like I said, I was just so focused on my line. Dan probably posted he was pitting. I'm sure he did, but I wasn't paying attention, and it was a mistake on my part. And I'm not mad at him. You know, things happen. The tires were definitely falling off after about 20, 30 laps. It starts pushing like a dump truck unless you let off super early, but made for a fun challenge.
yeah, we were seeing 23s, 23 fives, 23 ones now with Wyatt this second run, and but now and then we were seeing 25 pluses for you right before the incident happened. So definitely 2-3 second. As Matt Watkins is now closing in, dun, 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 on Wyatt. That's what he do. You've raced against Matt a lot. This guy is just so calculated. I mean, your skills are just so awesome. But then when you see this guy coming in your mirror, as I have back in the day, it's just like, are you kidding me? How does he do that? You know?
Yeah, he has mad talent. He's probably one of the best at saving tires and sitting back, and all of a sudden you look in your mirror, you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah, so are you planning on running all the whole season and going for the championship, or you're running a lot of different series? Plus, you run in other leagues. Uh, you're a busy guy behind the wheel for sure.
Yeah, well, this season I'm not running anything else but FSB. I'm not running late models this season, but I'm running the top 3 series full time. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you know you still have a chance to get 3 trophies, and you definitely got the skills to do it. Along with these talented drivers, they're lapping Andrew Elliott. That truck is all over the shop. A great job for him trying to hang on, but Matt Watkins is now right on the rear of Wyatt Thompson. So we were looking at lap time, you know, how many laps. We figured you guys would break it down for one more stop in this race if it goes green.
Yeah, I was planning on, I had probably about 6 laps of fuel left when that happened. I was going to go do a 2-stop strategy, and I'm sure that's what everybody was going to do. And then I brought the yellow out and, shook everything up a little bit.
Yeah, Andrew disconnected for a while, and they worked on the car while he went over there and had an ice cream or a sandwich or something, but it looks pretty good. At least cosmetically it looks pretty good as he's still trying to figure out Rockingham, but props to him for not giving up, coming back out as long as it's drivable. And we got 12 cars on the lead lap. Guy Peach is the last one there on the lead lap. We are at lap 83, folks. Guy Peach is down on the apron. Now he's back on the track. Scared me there in the middle of my sentence.
Yeah, we were watching your precision of how you brought it right up to the wall without making contact. And then you did have a little bobble there because, the degradation is slow and it catches you off guard. But, I mean, definitely with these drivers here, you said, how much you love this track, and it definitely shows with your precision. It reminds me of Uncle Jeff back in the day. Of course, the great Slim Jim Gately, running like Martinsville, definitely a friend of the family there.
Guy Peach pitting, first taker, 85 lap 85, so that's going to be 45 to go from here.
Yeah, that's it's doable, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
That's
fellas,
gonna
thanks
be.
for letting me come in. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all's thing. I'm gonna sit back and watch the show. Thank y'all for everything y'all do.
Hey, sorry about tonight, Justin. Go get him next time, my friend. Thank you for coming in, bud.
Yeah,
Appreciate
once
it, guys.
again, I appreciate your
Yeah.
sportsmanship, and you show what we envisioned. You know, great drivers who win, and also when things go bad, how they behave. That's just, you know, very proud of you, man. You're definitely a great young man.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to be here. Have a
Good
good
luck
night,
Friday,
guys.
buddy.
Yep.
Terry Marinaro's on pit road in the 88. He's in his stall. He's going to be getting right sides and then left, as he was the last car lap down.
Yeah, a little bit of pizza, a little bit of marinara sauce, a little bit of fuel, a little bit of tires. Obviously, 4 tires that they definitely have enough. I think they get 3 sets here or 4. I'm not sure, but Jeff Hale down pit road, and what are these leaders going to do? Here comes the 22 with freshies, just mowing by these leaders. That shows you the you know, the difference in tire deg here. Tick, 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 tick. They've got a gap on the rest of the field, so they can work it to their favor. Watkins with a little bit of bazooka bubble gum up on the turn 2 wall there, but he's
52 at
going to
Daytona
match
pitting.
what dude does, I think.
P3's pitting. He's on pit road. That's number 52, Dakota Coleman. Heatwave Ram on pit
I
road.
like that, dude. Pit now and try to crush some
40 to go.
laps. But you got to figure these
I see
guys are going to
different
pit. Looking at this scanner, we're not seeing the leaders yet.
Brandon Walters on pit road. Andrew Elliott's back on pit road. Here comes Pops, getting it down to acceptable speed on pit road. There he goes. Good job in the 5th, 3rd Ford, driven by Pops Marguson.
Yeah, that's the Scott Dixon. Excuse me, Graham Rahal, your buddy there, almost Jim Rahal. And here comes, you know, trucks that already pitted are now, you know, mowing down the leaders here, and they're running 25-2s, 25-3s. These guys are coming in at, you know, a little bit dangerous with these lappers and trucks coming out. If you pit now, you got a truck on the inside. I don't know if you want to do that. Not seeing that Matt Watkins looking down low. No pit.
57, Thomas Fox now pitting. Now to your current P3, Butterfinger. Better not lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Here he comes down pit road.
These guys know they got
He's
the
not alone.
distance, but the rest of the field's closing with now fresh tires. 2 seconds a lap, they're going to be gaining.
That is also Ryan Fisher in the 53 Echelon on pit road.
This is all Matt Watkins putting the pressure. Dude, you're going to pit. And here comes TC Reese like a turn of hurdles on the outside. Here comes the 62.
Whoa.
This is getting scary. If I'm Matt, I'm thinking I got to stop right now.
Yeah, this is lap 95. This is halfway from our previous.
Nope.
He thinks he might get a caution. You better let the 09 go.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. If you
Reap almost gets into the leader there. Keeps it down low. Good job.
Well, the mustard's off the hot dog for these guys now because they're feeling like new life. Like, I got freshies, and here comes Matt Watkins sideways. Here comes Andrew Elliott gets sideways. Matt Watkins down pit road. Wyatt stays out.
Oh, Matt was
sideways. Was he down to pit road speed? That was Matt. You know, Matt Watkins. You know what?
I don't know.
Greatest quote he said was, "I don't care if I'm in the lead 5 miles ahead or in last place. I'm challenging pit road every freaking time." And here he is, the Bazooka Toyota. Missed his stall just a little bit there. See how that crew does. Right side tires.
Where's Wyatt? He should be on the next lap.
Left side tires.
Wyatt Thompson on pit road. Here he comes.
Matt Watkins out cleanly. Keep it down there. Hopefully, I mean, that's as fast as you can go. Hopefully, it wasn't too fast. Let's see what NASCAR says. Got to stay in that white line there and that cone. Cross that line before you get to that blue cone, or you will be penalized.
Yep, 34 lap run from here, so he should be able to push it. Not a completely long
it's
run.
all like Donkey Kong.
He doesn't appear to have a penalty. I cannot see. Oh yeah, we can look at the entry list. He does not have a penalty, folks. No penalty for Matt Watkins, so he nailed it. We'll see what happens when he comes out here to catch Wyatt.
Oh.
Wyatt just ahead of him. Great stop
I told
for
you I
Wyatt.
didn't want to do this, Virgil. Okay, well, you better put a badge on me now. As they're
Lap
going
cars
by,
in
these
between
guys
your
are-
leaders here. Coming up on lap 100 next time by.
Yeah, and this is for position with Daytona. He's got a few laps, warm tires, and Matt's coming out with fresh. He's cold, but he makes the pass easily. You see the day coming. Now he's searching for Stukas here. Dun, 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 dun.
Yep, all trucks for position on screen there. So
We
we're
know
looking
what
at
Matt,
the 35 of Matt Watkins.
we know what Matt can do. He can flip the switch and go from save to crush, but looks like Wyatt Thompson can too, and Wyatt is on one. Let's go.
Jameson, still your leader out front with that early pit stop. He catches a caution, he'll be in the catbird seat, but right now he is on lap 101, and he is your leader in the number 22 Sun Cruiser Dodge Ram.
Donkey ball operation. Let's go, Jameson, but I think he's about to get ate up here.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to make the call right there. That way we got that on footage. Good job, buddy. Lap 102, grabbed himself a point. Every point counts here in championship points racing here at FSBRacing.com. Just notice we're not racing at night. There's no lights here. Most of our races usually in the dark. This is great.
It's the rainbow and the dog. Watkins being more calculated. But, Wyatt too, obviously new to me, but dude can roll. I think he's off like a turd of hurdle. Goes Matt up on Jameson, and Jameson realizes the situation here, looking for a top 5, maybe a podium here, and get to talk to the great Jim Ray here.
Like that. Let's take a look here. Wyatt, Jameson, Matt Watkins going to be 3rd. How about Craig Stukas in 4th, Dakota Coleman running 5th. Brandon Walters, Sean Reap holding on to 7th. Guy Peacher up to 8th from 20th. He's your hard charger so far. Thomas Fox and Ryan Fisher rounding out your top 10 with 12 cars on the lead lap. Less than 25 laps to go here at the Rock in the FSB Craftsman Truck I Series. Let's find our leader. There he is. No, that's Watkins. Watkins gets by Pearson now. That's going to be P2. Don't forget, next week, Texas Motor Speedway. We'll be right back here, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. FSB Racing live on YouTube. Boy, look at the difference when Watkins goes by Pearson. It's almost a straightaway gap as Craig Stukas is going to be next to roll up on Jameson. Cars are pretty spread out. Pretty much everybody doing their own thing. We still have Kevin Mays, who is couple laps down, running down Thomas Fox there, but Thomas is running in P9 there in the 57 Butterfinger truck.
Yeah, a lot of these guys understand where they're at and want to get some solid points here as we move forward to different tracks and where their streaks might be winning type streaks.
And with the points, if you're 15th or on back, if I'm correct, you all get 5 points. And then it increases from 15th on up. So it's almost like F1. You know, you want to get in that top 15 just to get more than anybody else who raced. But just by showing up, you get 5, which is nice. And then from there on up, it goes up to about 21, 24 points for an all-out win and taking everything, which Wyatt Thompson has led the most laps, I'm sure, at this point. And he could pull away, going for a back-to-back for the number 5 of Wyatt Thompson.
Very impressed with the 52 of Dakota Coleman. Just showing his racecraft and understanding, you know, what he can do and making the best out of it. And he's still got, in P5 here, he's got P3 ahead of him, and that's still not out of range here. As now Stukas is taking a look at Jameson here. Jameson with that early stop, we knew, you know, like you said, he was hoping for a caution, but he's playing it really smart and understanding he can't really fight these guys. But you got to do something, you know. I mean, you can't do the same as the other guys because you guys didn't have the pace to begin with. So, good job, and let's see how that works out. Let's see a top 5 out of Dude there.
Dakota in the 52 trying to work his way around Jameson in the 22.
Adam
Jameson gives him
Roberts
just
still
enough room.
having a
Side by
good
side.
run. Adam Roberts, your broadcaster on Monday nights. You know, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Take a look at Project Rico. Definitely, and he's having a great run here too against these great drivers. Fighting for a top 10 here.
Coming up on 16 laps to go, 17, coming up on 16 to go as we're winding down here at the Rock.
Here comes Matt Watkins. Edging up
Can
on
he
Dude.
reel him in? Place your bets.
He's got him within about a 10 truck length distance, and Wyatt's tires, we've seen the degradation before. The patience of Matt is incredible because you just want to, as a driver, just push a little bit harder. But you know, if you do that, you're going to make your tires angry. You have to be disciplined and trust that your strategy is going to work, and that's what makes him so great. Whether or not
Place your bets.
Yeah.
In the live chat, place your bets. You think Watkins can reel him in as the lead is still holding at 1 second exactly.
Traffic in front here, and this is going to slow down Wyatt. That's going to help Watkins here, definitely. They're trying to get out the way as Ryan Fisher gets out the way. ASAP, great job. Guy Pitra, the pro, I'm sure he'll do the same and stay high. But he's got another truck to deal with yet, and there goes Wyatt. Al dente.
Watkins
Chili
gonna have to go
Verde,
low and
man.
stay low. He's got to get under 2. Oh, they both.
Whoa! And the 151 gets out of the way a little bit, especially with he wanted to make sure to get out of Matt's way. You know, Matt was like, "You're gonna have to sweep the shop at definitely."
In a
twice.
dress, if you hit him, you know, twice with a dress on, you know, something like that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
At the Monsoon Motorsports.
Yeah, definitely with
Paint shop.
Monsoon, you know, unfortunately, guy still has to push that broom.
It's a lifelong.
Guy a little bit. Well, you know, he loves it, you know, so.
7/10 of a second is the lead last time by. It's going to be 10 laps to go coming up soon here. Well, the replay, well, 11 to go.
Now Pitra and Fisher, they're racing for position, so he raced him a little bit harder, but still definitely couldn't get that done. And we got some in truck here. Yeah, you look at those corrections right there.
Race for the final podium spot is on as well with Dakota and Craig Stukas. 10 to go. They have traffic, the same traffic the leaders had to go
Here
through.
he comes. And he is there, ladies and gentlemen. 122
back to
of
the leaders.
130. He is, Matt Watkins is there.
Most, yep. Less than 10 to go here at Rockingham. Race for the lead down the stretch here after about a 70-lap run after our second caution. Clean and green here at FSB, folks. Another jinx. As Watkins looks to try and snag the lead from race 1 winner Wyatt Thompson, who's just bad fast.
24.4 for Matt last lap. 24.6 for Wyatt.
More traffic coming into play. We got Pops and 2 other ones that'll be a factor before this is over.
Are you going to do something, or are you just going to stand there and bleed?
That's basically what Wyatt's asking in the rearview mirror. Are you going to do something, or are you just going to follow and wait?
But I don't think it. You know,
Don't want to know the answer.
Yeah, I don't. And ain't no curly bill here, so here we go. And we got lap truck in front here, so trying to give way there and gets the outside.
Oh, apron for Watkins.
Oh! Pops Larson gets out the way like a pro, and but still a little bit apron bad for Matt Watkins.
Great save. Boy, that sun is blinding. Certain spots of the track. Watkins dives down in. We've got 5 to go, 6 to go. Depends on which screen you look at. 5 to go here, 4.5 as he screams down the back straight. 167 miles an hour heading into the turn. A little more traffic to deal with. Wyatt's doing a fantastic job holding that line. One truck width off of the apron there. It's doing a fantastic job all day. Follow me to Chili's.
Yeah, Carson Hosevar sponsor there too. 24.620 for Matt last lap. 25.3 for excuse me, that was Kevin Mays there. My bad. And Wyatt 24.7. So
3 laps to go. You're gonna have to go now.
The South Carolina native definitely grew up right, not too far from Darlington. Matt Watkins on his 6th.
This is the closest race on the track. All the other ones are at least 8/10 apart. Third, Craig Stukas is hanging on to that podium spot with almost a second over Dakota, but all eyes on your leaders, 1 and 2. Coming over here, they're going to take the white flag next time by.
White flag next lap. Here, Matt is there. Wyatt going wide there. That was interesting. And to get him an apex, he took a different line to close off the inside and then get a great launch there. That was a great run. Wyatt Thompson, here comes Matt in 3 and 4. He's on him, but I don't think he's going to get there. It's going to be Wyatt Thompson for the win. Wyatt Thompson wins this race. What a great drive by Wyatt there in that 5 truck. Unbelievable.
He was flying, somehow made those tires last. Long green flag stop and 3/4 of a full run there. And Wyatt Thompson goes back to back to start the season. How about that? Takes the win, leads the most laps, kicking the most butt. Watkins comes in second. How about third? Craig Stukas in the 18 Flow Racing
great
Toyota.
job,
They're going to join
Craig.
us on the podium.
Woo, put
Do a
him
quick
off,
rundown.
son.
Yep. Heck yeah. They're going to light them up on the front straight. We'll run through a quick rundown, and then we'll talk to the podium finishers here on the post-race show. It's going to be Wyatt Thompson, Matt Watkins, and Craig Stukas, your top 3 today, folks. Congratulations to them. Dakota Coleman with a great run. Started second, finishing 4th. Brandon Walter from 10th up to 5th. How about that in the 5.56? Jamison Pearson, that early pit stop paid off. He's got P6. That's pretty good points today. Sean Reeve up to 7th. Started 8th in the 62. Thomas Fox, P8. Ryan Fisher, P9, and Guy Petra rounding out the top 10. It's going to be Roberts, Marinero, Jeff Hale, and Schreckengust, Pops Margison, and T.G. Reese, and Kevin Mays. The rest of the guys unable to finish: Andrew Elliott, Justin Bird, Dan Jones, Nicholas Bradshaw, Joe Fisher, and Cody Baumeister. Don't think he made the start.
I love that burnout. Just not much, but just spins around, and then him and Matt go face to face and go, yeah, mutual respect there, and then that's the deal right there. What that last corner where he did that outside move and brung his truck up to the outside and changed his lane right there was something I don't know if I've ever seen before. That was an amazing move and got him a great launch out of turn 2, and it was over from that. What a great drive. And now we. Man, you were here and there and everywhere, and somehow you ended up in P3. Great drive. Tell us about your race, bro.
Yeah, that was a good one. I burned up the right front that first run, so the second run I tried to take it a bit easier and lift it a bit earlier, and that seemed to work. But then I got behind Dakota and I couldn't get by him, so I passed him after the pit stop, and I was just trying to hold him off that whole last run. And I think around like lap 100 maybe, I realized you could really gas it up out of 3 and 4, so I started doing that, and then I started driving away, and I was what, 10 seconds away from the leader, so I wasn't worried about them, but I was pretty comfortable after pulling away from Dakota. So yeah, fun race, always fun when it goes green.
Yeah, Dakota had a great run, and he put himself in position. But you know, with your long run speed, which we saw that in the first run, that definitely, it wasn't enough for the leaders, but it was definitely enough for the podium, and great points. Great job, Craig, man.
Thanks. Yep, I'll take it.
Oh, Donkey Bob. Okay, we got and now we got P2, Matt Watkins, the great Matt Watkins, and definitely, man, you stuck to your strategy and you got there right at the end. I really thought you were there to have him, but then he made that great move coming out of turn 2 there and executed that corner. And man, what were you thinking at that point?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pleasantly surprised to run like that at Rockingham. In this track, because never gotten along. But the biggest two things that really cost me was being absolutely horrendous on restarts, and I was hoping I could, I knew I was going to be really fast in the short run, so I was hoping maybe I could hold him for 5-10 laps, and then, once the tires hopefully went my way, then I could, make a run. But he got me like as soon as we restarted, and then he drove away, and I run him down and had one shot to pass him going into one, but I missed the corner pretty bad, and after that my tires were cooked and I was kind of stuck behind him. And then pit stop did not go well. Got to clean that up, and then he got out ahead of me. And yeah, I tried to run him down. It's just dirty air was horrible here. This new version of Rockingham is like a single groove track, so literally had no chance of going to the outside and making a move. So I had to try to just time it perfectly off the corner. But truthfully, if he didn't make a mistake, I wasn't going to beat him. And he did everything perfect there. He had to drive off perfect every time, where I couldn't really get on a good enough run to make anything happen. So yeah, came down to a good restart and a great pit stop by him to get that track position. And then, yeah, there's not much I could do there. So great job to him. It was a great race.
Yeah, and you got the apron a little bit there once, and that was, you lost you had almost got within 2 truck links, and then as you were going by, guys were going by Pops there, you got a little bit of apron there, and that just kind of sets you, because even with the mistakes there, I think you could have probably got to him with maybe 4 to go instead of 2 to go. Yeah, so But great run, man, and great points to get you back on track for the rest of the season. So great job, bro. And then we got your winner.
Thank you.
Sorry. We got your winner, Wyatt. Are you gonna do something, or you're gonna stand there and bleed? Definitely, winner, chicken dinner. Tell us about your race, man.
If this was old Rockingham, I definitely would have had a lot more fun. But I think that without the dirty air, Matt definitely had a ton more pace than me. There was no reason without the dirty air he wouldn't have been able to run away by a couple seconds like both runs. But once I think we got like 8 or 9 seconds ahead of the whole field, me and Matt kind of together. And once we pit, we stayed pretty much in front, other than I think we were both behind Dakota and Craig. And once we got past them, I was just mostly worried about my gap because I don't know what he was doing, but he was running perfect the last half of the run, and I couldn't figure it out. My right front was completely burned up, but it's good to win again. Good to go 2 in a row. I really love the old version of this track. I'm getting used to the new one. It's kind of interesting being single groove.
Well, you run like 23-1 and change was your fast lap, and you had a huge lead there. But then right the white flag lap there, you kind of veered out into 1 and 2 there and changed your apex and got a launch there, which I didn't expect you could do. I figured that Matt had tires on you, and he was there, and you just kind of weaved out, and then you kind of dove into the corner there. What was your thinking there? That was something I didn't see the entire race.
I was just trying to prioritize my own run out the corner there, and then that's just the best way for me to give him dirty air and get that run out of the corner, get him up. After you get above that seam, you just can't turn anymore. It's just because the bottom has banking, so I just got as far as I could up to push him up a little bit further, and I got lucky.
Right on, man. Great win. 2 in a row. Well, okay, Jim Ray, take us from here.
Congrats, Wyatt, back to back. Any shout outs for anybody, teammates or sponsors? Anybody you want to give props to here? Your turn.
I want to shout out Chili's, go right to Dente. Carson Oaks first team, I love it. And good run to Matt. That was a great run.
Excellent. Thank you, gentlemen. Really appreciate you coming here talking with us again. We'll see you next week at Texas Motor Speedway.
That's the dog, our sponsor.
Hey, Kevin Mays. Come on in. Grab a microphone.
Give him a mic.
Hey, guys.
There he goes.
Let's get a sponsor's admin perspective on this race tonight. We saw clean green racing in between the cautions and very light contact out there. What'd you see from your end there, boss?
Yeah, it was a great race. I mean, 2 cautions on a short track. That's pretty good. We had one early and then one a little bit early, but then long green run at the end. So I was happy to see that. We had a few too many cautions last week at Daytona, so I'm glad the guys cleaned that up. And we're getting really good car counts here. We still got room for other drivers. If anybody wants to come out and race with us at FSB Racing, we got room for you.
Yeah, you look at the difference between the beginning of last season and this season. You're basically 10 cars ahead because now instead you'd have 24 on a super speedway. We got 34 and you got 24 on a short track. So I tell you what I'm looking for a month or 2 from now. Watkins Glen, you're going to sell that server out, I think, on that night. But we're going to go to Texas. We're going to hit some old school tracks like Darlington and stuff, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for sponsoring this and admin in this, Kevin. Again, like I kind of wrote today, you can't do this without volunteers and help and admins running things. So I appreciate that, Kevin. Anything you want to add?
Thanks, man.
I'd just like to thank you guys in the broadcast booth. I think we're getting some views out there and grabbing a few more people, generating interest. You guys do a great job and generate a lot of interest in the racing here, and the drivers, I think, appreciate it and they enjoy going back and watching the replay. So I'd like to thank you, Milt, and Sammy for putting all this together. I know it takes a lot of hard work and effort to get it done. Y'all are busy men and got families you got to take care of, but you come out here and take care of us, and I'd like to thank you guys for doing that.
Well, thank
Very
you, sir.
welcome.
Very nice.
It's a privilege.
Sam, what you got for us, Sammy?
Wow, holy mackerel. I mean, what an incredible show tonight. We've got this Wyatt Thompson now 2 in a row. Wyatt, you're new here, but you've been nothing but championship material since you started. I just say keep on rolling as you roll. Matt, we had fun tonight watching you because we know your strategy, and it almost paid off, and it seemed like it would, and you get that 2-second gap and then close us and give us a great show, as always, and I appreciate you, and of course Craig. An admin here. Both Craig and Matt are admins here and are super contributing to what we do. And I can't say enough about the admins and in the back. Jim Ray, Milt. I can't say enough about you guys and what y'all are doing, bringing it to us, and we are doing really good on
So
views.
fun.
Our last show did about 670 views, and that's 670 people sitting in the stands cheering us on and cheering on their drivers. So I love it, and I can't wait to do it next week at Texas. And thank you everybody for coming out. And I'll let you take us out, Jim Ray.
All right, thank you very much. Well said. Couldn't say it better myself. We're going to be back at Texas Motor Speedway next week. The points on the FSBRacing.com homepage, they're going to include the drop that everybody's going to have. So it's showing Matt and Wyatt out front, Schreckengost in third, tied with Brandon Walter, Craig Stuka, and Brett Tyler Baldeck rounding out top 5, along with Dakota Coleman in 6. So lots to happen here. We've got 11 races to go in this wonderful series. We'll join you again, Sam, next Wednesday night in Texas here at FSB Racing Live. We're out.